Welcome back, Andrew.
Hey there.
We actually recorded this yesterday and we forgot to press record.
No, we didn't. We didn't. One Andrew did.
Very frustrating, but I have good news.
Yeah, what's up?
We were doing an episode about AI audio, AI voice cloning, and instead of doing another episode, I had computers make our episode today for us, so we don't have to do any work. Would you like to hear a sample?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, let's see if this works. Welcome to Product Fridays. I'm Andrew Phelps.
I'm Andrew McGill.
Today, AI voice models, why they suddenly feel good enough for real products where they still break, and how we're using them.
Also, we promise not to make you listen to an AI of Morgan Freeman selling crypto.
Plus, when to use a clone versus a mic, and the prompt that finally felt production ready.
Stick around. Some of this is us, and some isn't.
This is Product Fridays.
I gotta say, there's a fierce urgency that I don't ever feel in this podcast that they're feeling, but I also gotta say, it's rough to hear your own accent repeated back to you as an AI voice. I'm like, wow, I got a little bit of that feeling in me.
Those two samples were created with ElevenLabs based on I uploaded two audio samples, one of each of us, from this podcast, from a previous episode, and it was 10 minutes each. And it generated those samples in 45 seconds. So given that, it's pretty good. So here's what I did. ChatGPT already has the transcript of every show we've already done.
Yep.
And I was like, write a whole episode for us. And here's the topic. And it should be based on everything you know about the show. And it did that. And what you heard was the top of it. And then you can feed it into this little podcast maker in ElevenLabs. And it does its thing. So we can keep rolling with the podcast, but you've been cooking up a little theme song. And I thought it'd be a little fun to play with the ElevenLabs music maker.
I love that.
And I want to try to nail our theme song. It's a new season of Product Fridays. We need a new theme song.
I agree. Let's zoom out real quick, because
Okay.
you said the important words, new season. And you also said Product Fridays. And I feel like we got to say, welcome to Product Fridays.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Andrew McGill.
Oh, I'm Andrew Phelps.
Yep, that's him, the guy that doesn't hit record. And we haven't been here for a little bit. We took August off for a few reasons. Number one, it was the summer. Number two, we were actually really busy despite it being the summer. What we have been doing over the last 12 weeks, over the entirety of the
3 months.
summer.
Yeah.
We, of course, cannot talk about. It's pretty exciting. We hope to be able to share more about it later. But for at least a slice of it, we were playing around a lot with AI audio and specifically AI voice. And we dipped our tiny little toes in there and we realized, oh my God, there's so much more we could do with this. And I think you and I are both like, we just got to spend some time messing around with this and then showing it off.
Yeah. And actually, before we get into playing more and playing with music and all of that, I do want to talk about this because AI voice technology is advancing very rapidly, and sometimes it's amazing, and then when you hear something that doesn't sound real, it's not so amazing. But what it allows you to do is infinitely personalized experiences, right? Andrew, you were talking about the briefing on the Business Insider homepage. Can you just the quick feature summary? Yeah.
BusinessInsider.com. There's this little blue button that says play your briefing. And it pretty transparently just summarizes the articles that are on the homepage and steps through them like a short little blurb per. But I found myself transfixed by this feature. And, it's a little obvious it's a robot voice talking to me. But I was like, dude, I want to just have this on the BI app, click play, put my phone away and listen to this thing. And when you and I were talking about this yesterday, I was kind of like, this thing just simply wouldn't exist without AI. Business Insider is not going to pay a professional voice actor to sit in the studio every 30 seconds, record a new briefing digest of all of the items on their homepage. And it's certainly not going to pay 30,000 voice actors to do that for every single listener individually. So it wouldn't exist unless we had this extremely low-cost voice generation. And I think a lot of times when we talk about AI stuff coming along, the first thought that we all have is, well, whose job is getting taken away by this? And in this case, it's like, well, are professional voice actors screwed? And I'm almost like, I don't know, man. Like, it's opening up a whole new market that wasn't even being served before.
Yeah, I mean, in the Business Insider case, it's a utilitarian example. I'm not listening for the warm tones of the voice. I'm really trying to get information fed to me. I was going to say, I can't imagine that voice actors go away, but some of these models are so sophisticated that you could hear it replacing audiobook actors.
Well, here's something I shared with you yesterday that I'll just dip into really quickly, which is, my daughter, big Disney head, and what she's really into these days is she'll watch a movie, and then she wants to hear the Disney storyteller podcast of that movie. And Disney, of course, has recorded tons of little storybooks about every possible movie they've ever made, except for one, Brave. She's always asking me, Daddy, play Brave. And I'm like, it's not on Spotify, babe. So what I did 2 days ago is I'm like, all right, I'm making ChatGPT write up, a little bit of a bootleg audiobook about the movie Brave, which it happily did. I have like the illegal version of ChatGPT, I guess.
Yeah, somehow you're always bypassing like copyright and safety guardrails.
I think it's fair use, but anyway. And then I dropped it into ElevenLabs and used their voice model to voice act it. And you can insert these little brackets that allow for emotion. And I gotta say, it was pretty good. Do you want to hear it real quick?
Yeah, let's listen to it.
Okay.
Merida's family ruled a bustling castle of clapping feet, swinging doors, and the smell of fresh bread. King Fergus, her dad, had a laugh as big as a bear hug. Ha! That's my girl. A true archer.
Okay, so you get the idea.
That's pretty good.
It's not as good as what I'm getting from Disney's storybook on Spotify, but crucially, it exists, and it currently doesn't, and my daughter is happy.
There's a lot of nuance there, though. Like the way she made that, what was like a breathy sigh or something?
Yeah.
And the way her intonation changed when she said, "That's my girl." That sounded very human. Like there were moments where I suspended disbelief and really thought I was listening to a recording. And I bet your daughter doesn't know the difference.
Well, that's the thing. And the crucial thing is we're opening up a new market segment of cheap stuff. And you can debate whether that's good or bad, but it's stuff that didn't exist before. We couldn't afford to have, and now we can. And by the way, I don't think this takes away from amazing vocal performances like Mark Hamill being the Joker on Batman in the 90s, or more importantly, like amazing unscripted stuff like Terry Gross interviewing someone. You're not going to have like AI Terry Gross have the same connection and same spontaneity. But it's, as always, it's the middle of the market that's tough. The AI stuff that's cheap is new. The really high quality stuff is protected. But in the middle, you're right. If I'm just going to listen to, whatever book I've got on my shelf here, this random fantasy novel, if I get an audio book of it, I probably am okay just getting ElevenLabs to read it instead of some dude.
Yeah, that's true. Listening to Terry Gross interview a famous person is different. Like there's no utilitarian reason to listen to that. I guess Terry Gross is fine.
Yeah, I like this utility versus spontaneity thing that we're starting to set up.
So should we go back to our podcast? Let's spin up that theme song. And maybe you should share your screen again.
Let's go.
Product Fridays, tune in tight to Andrew's Bring the Light. Andrew McGill with a wild mane, Andrew Phelps with frame so plain. Once at the Atlantic they made their mark, now sparking ideas in the digital dark. Slow down, listen close to the tales they weave.
Okay, should I keep playing it?
I'm going to reverse engineer the prompt.
Well, you can see it here.
I'm not even looking. I was going to say Irish folk musician is what it sounds like.
What I typed in here was make a Decemberist song about the Andrews.
Okay, I can kind of hear the Decemberist.
For the first time in my life, I hit like a copyright wall, and they're like, "We can't do that." But do you mean an indie rock song with storytelling lyrics and rich instrumentation? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I gave it a bunch of details about us, and I mentioned that I have a lot of hair, and you have a lot of glasses, and we worked at the Atlantic and stuff like that.
Okay, can we like do a totally different genre? Like, what is the hip hop, the upbeat,
Yeah.
like gangster rap version of this theme song?
Okay, so well, first off, let me go back to the Product Fridays anthem and let me grab our background information. Then we're gonna go to music and we're gonna say, please make and I want to do like a 90s style hip
okay.
hop.
So less gangster rap, more like
Yeah,
90s hip hop.
gangster rap is like your thing, dude. Not
It's
me.
not my thing. It's just the most different thing from Product Fridays. there
Please
is.
make a 90s style hip hop song strongly featuring rap, okay? Does that sound good? About Product Fridays and the Andrews.
Like, can
And
AI rap?
more details. I'm sorry?
I'm just asking myself, can AI rap?
Let's find out.
Yo, it's Product Fridays with the Andrews. Andrew McGill, rocking wild hair like a crown. Andrew Gulch with the specs, keeping vision sound. From the Atlantic's pages to the consultant grind. They spark up new things, digital gold they find.
Product Fridays, where ideas ignite. Two Andrews kicking knowledge every Friday night. Apps, startups, labs, digital dreams take flight. Product Fridays live.
Okay, that is insane.
Wow. I have to say that was about 10 to 15 times better than my Decemberist song.
Way better. I'm not saying like if you put it on the radio, people would be like, this is amazing hip hop. But I would have never guessed that's AI. And there are way more layered elements than I expected. Like, first of all, just the music generation.
Yes.
But that plus the lyrics, plus there's like a lot of imaginative turns of phrase.
This is the thing. I feel like ElevenLabs is being truly multimodal here. They somehow are building out a pretty plausible song, like script, whatever you call a song, lyrics.
yeah, lyrics.
And they're pairing it with amazing auto-generated music, which feels like a whole different genre to have to worry about. And by the way, it also understands like different parts of a song. Like it's saying, here's the intro, here's the first verse, here's the chorus, here's the outro.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't understand how this is not a more famous company. I mean, I know they probably make tons of money and power half of like AI voice everywhere, but you don't hear about ElevenLabs having a $10 billion valuation, but this is amazing.
Yeah. Should we do just like one last genre? What should we do?
I got one. Can I do one more? Just like weird?
Yeah, we got time.
Okay. Please create a Metallica. No, I can't say that. Heavy metal.
That's easier to, yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Like death metal. Is that a thing?
Okay, so this is something that you want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Now, I do think when we play this, it's going to blow out the speakers.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
want
gonna
you to
turn
be
this down.
really careful. Okay. I think this is going to be incredible. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I like.
You asked for death metal.
I don't like death metal. I think I'm realizing
You called out death metal.
that. Okay. Is
I
that a bad
think-
idea?
Well, I think maybe you're looking for like something a little more in the classic rock direction.
Yeah, like maybe like an AC/DC song.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, whenever I
like
do
an
like
accessible one.
whenever I do like a brand name, it gets mad. Here, it'll just suggest something, and we'll see if it works.
Oh,
A high energy rock anthem. Can I also say 1970s high energy rock anthem? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Oh, and you can include and exclude styles up here. I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that.
That's
And it,
kind of
like,
cool.
Knows how to suggest.
So like
tags.
we're excluding slow ballad, good. We're 1970s high energy anthemic. Didn't even know that was a word.
Anthemic, yeah.
Bold vocals. All right, shall we?
Let's go.
Product Fridays, we're back on track. Two Andrews blazing through the morning haze. McGill's wild hair and Phelps with specs ablaze. From the Atlantic to consultant fame. They spark new ideas and got the game. Product Fridays, we build, we dream, we fly.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds like either an ad for Chili's or Tonka Trucks. Two brands that I will be happy to say on our podcast.
So I think you bring up a good point. right there, Andrew, which is that the AI generated music, it's feeling pretty derivative. It's not surprising us a lot. It's also at like full intensity. It doesn't let up. There's not a lot of nuance, which means I don't really want to listen to it for pleasure, but it is pretty good for a Chili's commercial. Like when you only have 30 seconds and you're all go, 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 and you don't care about being a cliche, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to that hip hop version 2 years from now when the model's at like V7. It's only going to get better.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
listen.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Product Fridays with the Andrews. Andrew McGill, rocking wild hair like a crown. Andrew Gulch with
So good. I mean,
I don't like it as much the second time.
It kind of reminds me of the music from Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's still contrived. Like, I'm sure there are people watching two white guys listening to AI generated hip hop saying this is good, and thinking, I need to unsubscribe from this podcast. It's like
Steph.
It's a faithful recreating. It's derivative. Like you said, it's a faithful recreation of, like, if you took the mean of all music ever created, it would be accurate, right?
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be original. And it's never creating anything original because it's remixing what has already been done. But then again, I guess, isn't that all human creativity? Aren't we all just remixing other people's ideas on and on ad infinitum?
We are, but clearly something's not working at some level here because we're not engaging with this. But let me say the thing that I think this music could fill in my life. I pay money right now to this service called brain.fm, which makes like endless tracks of synth music that supposedly have binaural beats. I don't know. And it's just like studying music. And I just wonder, if I put in here, like, please create lo-fi beat music perfect for studying. You know, no other information required. Let's just bump this guy up to be a minute. And I click generate. I hope there's no lyrics. Please, God, no lyrics. Oh, no. Generation failed.
I wonder why.
That's what I call our generation. Let's retry. This is good. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait to study, baby.
It's funny. It's much harder to dislike the song when there's no human lyrical element. Yeah, this could be the next killer product. Like, we just build a personalized beat generator. I feel like that would be a good product.
So here's my question with that, Andrew.
Yeah.
Like, I think there is already a question that needs to be asked and will only become more pressing in the next few years, which is, when do you make a little tiny AI-driven product that basically is a wrapper around a single, like, API call to
they're
an
doing
existing...
it now. Yeah, the App Store is filled with these.
Okay.
I think you and I would be rich if we just made like 5 of these.
But, you know, can't people just go to ChatGPT and do the same thing?
Aunt Patty is not using ChatGPT. Like, maybe she is, but she's not. I think just having the idea to, like, okay, well, first of all, if you try to just do one prompt and wrap it, you know you're going to tweak that prompt to death until you get the thing that you like.
It's true.
So there's a little bit of work there. If you wrap something up in a neat little package and people have to do no work, they will use it. And I guarantee you that the App Store is filled with these apps. Like, AI cooking app is probably just, you type in what ingredients you have, and then it goes to GPT and says, I have these ingredients, give me some recipes. It spits it back, puts it in a nice design. I think this is going to be the new, like Amazon fulfillment business, where people are reselling stuff and shipping it out of their garage to make money. Like, I don't know.
Well, I have a high degree of confidence, and I will feel even better once I Google ElevenLabs API, that you and I, in the space of one day, even just one work day, could make a website called, really cool beats.fm, and it would have a never-ending broadcast of study music that everyone can listen to. And if you want to log in and pay money, you can have access to like any number of stations that fit your every desire.
Okay, you're giving it away.
Shoot.
You're giving our business away. Maybe next time we do this podcast, we'll have a product to share.
I love it.
Can you send me the beat, like the export of that MP3? You can just do an MP3.
I'll just download it now. And should I iMessage it to you?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
How do you send files to people? 2025.
I mean, it's funny. I feel like I'm one of those guys that's like, I like to email, and like all my family members, no one emails because, they're not in front of the computer all day like me.
It's the worst possible way to send a file.
Okay.
My word. Sometimes I wonder if I know you. Like, really know you. Okay, here's the beginning of the new Product Fridays podcast. Here goes. Welcome to Product Fridays. I'm Andrew Phelps.
I'm Andrew McGill.
Today, AI voice models, why they suddenly feel good enough for real products where they still break, and how we're using them.
Also, we promise not to make you listen to an AI of Morgan Freeman selling crypto.
Plus, when to use a clone versus a mic, and the prompt that finally felt production ready.
Stick around. Some of this is us, and some isn't.
This is Product Fridays.
This is Product Fridays. I mean, uncanny,
It's a
honestly.
vibe. I mean, that sounds like any YouTube video intro.
Everybody, this has been Product Fridays. We're glad to be back. This is really fun, and we're hoping again to keep it light and playful. We would love your suggestions on what we should be talking about. We would love even more your likes and your subscribes and your recommendations and all of those things. We're primarily, I don't even want to say primarily on Substack, but that's where we are right now. We're also on YouTube and Spotify, and we fully welcome your engagement on LinkedIn.
By the way, we do fun things with technology for a living, and if you ever want to work with us or just want to get to know us, email us hello@productfridays.com. We'll both see it. Maybe we'll get coffee or get on a Zoom call sometime.
Would love that. All right, Andrew, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Bye.
Oops, I forgot to hit record.